little tea time. I am back with some news that I am sharing. So I saw this particular story on another blog this afternoon, and I'm just going to get straight into it. So rapper Ghostface rejects his son because his son's gay. Um, so I'm not even finna just dive into any of the logistics of it because it's pretty much in the whole story. Just that is the story itself. Um, I'm just gonna just throw my 10 in on this really quick, and I'm gonna be out of here. So Ghostface King. Um, I say this as a black queer man who does not have my father anymore for 14 years. Um, damn, it hurt just to even read the headline. And this is a touchy subject for me. And because this is a very touchy subject, I wanted to be in a place where I don't want to feed into whatever everybody was saying in these headlines. I'm speaking from a person that's having to deal with healing and having to still continue to heal. Ghostface, that's your son. It's your son. Regardless of what he's done, regardless of who he is, regardless of how over the top he is, how flamboyant he is, he's your son. He's upset. We're kids. We get upset with our fathers. I can remember that there were times that because my father wasn't present when I was growing up, I would always make these crazy comments of if I had a shotgun, I would shoot my daddy in the chest because I was angry a lot because he wasn't around and he didn't really have a hand in raising me. But now it's 14 years later after I had buried my father and not hearing from him like I used to, not getting phone calls, not um, hearing happy birthday from him anymore because he would call and wish me a happy birthday. And it was awful, but because it came from my father, I loved him for that. And it was my father who told me, son, I love you. I didn't have a hand in raising you. I wasn't there for you. I couldn't protect you, but I love you for you. And even in his letters that he would always write me when he was away in jail, he always made it clear that he loved me no matter what. And that gave me strength to even come to him and tell him that I was gay when I did. And because it was him that he just loved me unconditionally. It was just that one of the things that it made me love him more because he loved me for me unconditionally. And now sitting here 14 years later and he's gone. He's your son. And he needs his dad. Regardless. He's in this industry like you. He just wants to be himself. And again, like I told y'all, this is a touchy subject for me. So, Ghostface, that's your baby. Regardless of who he is and what he does, it's your baby. Y'all don't want to wake up and one of y'all are gone and you don't have the chance to fix it. I'm not addressing your son because I understand his position. As a black queer man, I understand your son's position. But also as a black queer man who is fatherless for 14 years, it's very important and imperative that I speak these words to you, King, because what if you're gone tomorrow and you don't have a chance to fix it? Or what if your son's gone tomorrow and you don't have a chance to fix it? What would the world look like? What would that world look like? I simply am extending words of love and words of healing because the world is already fucked up anyway. And the world that we live in tell us that who we are does not matter. That one, because we're black, we ain't shit. And two, we ain't shit because we're queer. And then three, because we're men. Three strikes. Three strikes. Don't leave your son out there. Don't leave him out there. I wish I could pick the phone up and call my dad right now. His birthday is coming up, and I gotta talk to him in the ground. It's not a good feeling. Fix it if you can, when you can, but don't let it go too far. Don't let it go too far, okay? And that's to all fathers who have queer sons or queer daughters. Don't leave them abandoned out there. It's very hard without our fathers. Yeah, mothers are cool, but fathers are just as important, right? Before I go, I want to send a shout out to Untold Queer Africa, the Gay King on YouTube. I've been watching y'all's show. Very great show. I enjoy the stories. I enjoy the content. I enjoy the love that's being spread in the message that y'all have in these stories. And I just wanted to shout y'all out here on a little tea time also and tell y'all thank you for this great and amazing content. And that's it. As I said for every single show, opportunities knocking, you matter. Let's build and go higher, Shreveport. And remember to be great on purpose and not by accident. The future is now. I am Jarek, aka JRESD, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and your host of A Little Tea Time. Ghostface, Ghostface, Ghostface. Go find your son before it's too late. All right? Y'all take